Coming up on Healthy Living with Mila, we visit Dr. Jaiyesh on Dokta Tok to find out more about diabetes, staying fit with some walking and jogging exercises. Mila shows us a quick and healthy vegetable juice, and we visit the wonderful students of Tatana Primary School. Let's head straight to Dr. Tok with Dr. Jaiyesh.
Thank you, Mila, for inviting me for your very popular talk show, and especially on topic diabetes and obesity. So we are going to discuss about the diabetes and the obesity relationships. So what is diabetes? Diabetes is a big vast term. This is a chronic metabolic syndrome which is characterized by a high blood sugar level in a human body. So let us understand what is diabetes in a very simple way. When you eat food and drinks, goes to stomach, and from stomach it is absorbed and goes into the bloodstream. As a result, bloodstream have high blood sugar levels, and there is a receptor in body which starts giving signals to pancreas to release insulin, and pancreas release insulin to the bloodstream. As a result, sugar goes down. What happens if receptor sends signals to pancreas to send insulin, but pancreas is unable to send adequate amount of insulin in bloodstream, so the blood sugar level remain on higher side. That is known as diabetes. So there are two types of diabetes, type 1 and type 2. Type 1 is a child onset or adolescent onset diabetes. It is not related to obesity. What happens in this? There is an autoimmune mediated destruction of pancreas which result in a total lack of insulin in human body, and that person is insulin dependent diabetes. And the second one, the type 2 diabetes, that is a more common in Hind population. It is about 90% of a whole diabetes. So in type 2 diabetes, it is clearly related to obesities. And what happens in type 2 diabetes, the mechanism of high blood sugar level in type 2 diabetes is mainly because of insulin resistance and relative lack of insulin secretion from pancreas. So what is insulin resistance? It's mainly because of obesity is induced. Means the body cells receptors resist the action of insulin in your body. So what happens? Instead moving inside the cells, the blood sugar builds up in the bloodstream. As a result, sugar level increases in the blood, and the insulin which is released from beta cells of pancreas releases more and more insulin, but eventually there is a failure of these pancreatic cells or exhaustion of these pancreatic cells. Most common the primary factor is overweight and obesity. So what happens in obesity is, when you gain weight, your body have lots of fatty tissue and adipose tissue, and your cells becomes resistance to insulin. That which I have already explained, it's the insulin resistance. That is the main cause of type 2 diabetes. And the second contributory factor is the fatty distribution. That is also very important. For example, if your body accumulates fats around your abdomen, that is a high risk for you to develop type 2 diabetes in the future. If you have a fat deposition in thigh and chest, then chances is very less. So the fatty distribution is also one of the contributory factor. Let's come to the healthy foods. Which type of foods are healthy for human body, for the normal person? Like the food which contains low calories, low fat and high fibers. For example, vegetables, fruits, whole grains, that is a very good. Why it is a very good? Because such type food has a low glycemic index. When you will eat, it will result a slow rise in sugar as well as insulin level in blood, and that is least toxic to the beta cells of pancreas. So it will prevent to develop type 2 diabetes mellitus. Reduce red meat in your diet and avoid processed meat. If I'm asking about this red meat, it means avoid beef, mutton, pork, lamb. And processed meat, bacon, hot dogs. Because there is a significant, lots of studies showing that if the person is taking a red meat, they have a more chances to develop type 2 diabetes mellitus. So better to avoid such type of foods to prevent this thing. Yeah, my main message is to choose healthy lifestyle, healthy food choices, and you have to do every day like brisk walking exercise, aerobic exercise, or you can join gym, and you can keep your body lean and thin and smart. So you can not only prevent the disease, but you can also cut off this type of disease in society by following this form of measures. Thank you.
Welcome to Healthy Living with Mila cooking time. This time is about vegetables, a fruit, and another fruit that has a very minimal sugar content. No sugar from processed, from refined sugar at all. These are all natural sugar that your body requires. We are going to prepare a juice for you, a vegetable juice. These vegetables is composed of green leafy vegetables from celery that reduce that fluid retention, the coriander that is good for your blood to strengthen the red blood cell, and all the lentils, the black rice that gives you energy, and also it has a high fiber. When you take a high fiber inside your body, it doesn't digest, but what it does, it absorbs. It's like a sponge. It absorbs all that fat that your body doesn't require, and then it wash out from your body. You have to remember, high fiber is good for you, especially when you are suffering from any type of diabetes, type 1 or type 2. Now, this is what I will call this recipe vegetable juice. First thing that we do, any type of vegetables that you haven't consumed or you didn't consume a night before, you can use it as a juice. The nutrient content of it is still intact, but not after 2 days or 3 days. Only a night after, you can still use that leftover, like what I did here. This was our meal last night. So what you do is you put it in a container, juice container, and then your apple juice that has no sugar at all. I make my own apple juice, pure apple juice. 1 cup of that, and then 1/4 cup of lemon. Citric acid. Why do you need citric acid? It will reduce or it will control your obesity or your production of your body fat. Now, in fact, what you can do, if you are not fond of apple, I always use coconut water. Why? Because it is full of electrolytes. Electrolytes is good for your body. It helps your muscles, your system of balancing that salt. And also it avoid you from getting cramps, especially if you're a fitness freak. Here you go. So what you do, in less than a minute. Once that you already prepared your vegetables or your salad, combinations of all different types of salad, you can have a juice. And juice, salad juice or vegetable juice is good in the morning if you want to lose a lot of body fat, or at nighttime if you don't want to eat so much solid food. This is number one to reduce your obesity, especially your sugar high level on your blood. Juice. And don't go anywhere, because right after our cooking time is to burn all that energy, that calories that we have taken from the food that we prepared. Exercise time. Welcome to Healthy Living with Mila. Exercise time. Physical activity and exercise on a daily basis will help to reduce that excess body fat that cause obesity. It also helps to reduce that high blood sugar level that causes diabetes. And the most important, it controls insulin sensitivity. Walking is the best way to help to reduce that high blood sugar or to control being diabetic. So today, we have these beautiful ladies with me who is going to show you walking in moderation, jogging, power walking, running in a intermittent or interval period. Walking number one. Beginners. If you're a beginner, 30 minutes walk a day in moderation will help a lot of difference to reduce your body weight and reduce your sugar level. If you are intermediate, has the ability to challenge your entire body and cardiovascular, you can do an alternate workout. 2 minutes power walk and 1 minute walking in moderation. If you are advanced on your fitness level, do 2 minutes run and 1 minute jogging for at least 30 to 40 minutes in a daily basis. Remember, being inactive to being active. Physical activity and exercise can make a lot of difference in your life and your health. Do 30 minutes a day will not harm you at all. It will help to reduce your excess weight or obesity, and also it helps to reduce that high blood sugar level that turns into diabetes. Next is our community visit. Thank you very, very much. Our PNG Cancer Foundation or Society of inviting us by Priscilla Napoleon to join with them at Tatana Primary School. And guess what? I have bumped into the most strong sisters in Papua New Guinea, the Towa sister. Welcome back from our exercise. Here we go. We are at Tatana Primary School with our rattle and shaker and the representative of Papua New Guinea. I just bumped into them.
Wow.
The two sisters, of course, the well-known Toa sister. Now, today, we're going to speak to a group of students in one of the classrooms here for our community visit. Stay tuned, I'll take you up there. Come on, you follow me. Being active physically, it will make your brain active and you will top every part of your studies. And you can topple everyone. This is the last word that I am going to tell you guys. Never, never, never compare yourself to anyone, because God created you as individual. God created you, listen guys, God created you not to be, what's your name? Yagi. Hi? Yagi. 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 You will not be the same as Yagi, nor Gary, nor Ebony. Sorry. Ebony, nor Brandon. George. Yagi, Gary, Avery, Brandon, Joel, they are total different individuals. You cannot be one of them. So, whatever strength, listen guys, whatever strength that you think you have now, strengthen that more and learn to strengthen your weaknesses. If you are good in English and writing, write and write and write and write, okay? Because once that you are with us, on our age, once you finish your studies, you will be a good writer. You can be a journalist, you can be a writer on the newspaper, you can be a writer of a book, you can be everything. Reading is number one. It enhances the brain cells. It gives you that strength to tackle all the challenges in life. Okay? So what are the three formulas that you need to do? It's about yourself, a future, and health. Again, what's the three formulas? Again, from now on, every time that you go to school, first thing that you have to think about, you walk with your friends, yourself, your health, your future, yourself, your health, your future, right? And you will remain that. That words will remain into your mind. If you are failing, you just memorize that, you'll get back into being active again. Okay? Thank you very, very much, guys. What a wonderful time on my community visit at Tatana Primary School. I would love to say thank you, Mr. Gaudi, the most down-to-earth principal, and also the teacher who is in charge of the classroom where I had a talk with this group of children, Miss Mare. And I would love to thank my beautiful son here. Where is Andrew? Andrew, my son that I have missed for many years. And also this little boy here who have given me that inspiration to ask a lot of questions. I hope to see you next week on our next community visit. Don't go away. We'll be seeing you every Thursday at 7 o'clock and also every Sunday at 5:30, the only #1 TV program.